Hello everybody and welcome back to our Wake Forest Deacon's Dynasty. Today we are taking a look at the top 25 poll, the conference standings as a whole, the Heisman watch, and to see what the Deacons have done so far on the year. So let's get into it. So far the Deacons are 3-3 after a simulated loss against Duke, a game-winning field goal miss against Kentucky, and then a heartbreaker earlier in the season to Florida State and they sit 33. They are 1-2 overall in the ACC Atlantic standings. So they need some work done to get to a third or fourth consecutive bowl game. I think it'll be their fourth consecutive bowl game. We'll check tape at the end of the year. We'll see from there. But so far, let's just go ahead and jump into it. The top 25 in college football. Deacons are nowhere near the top 30 because of the Kentucky loss, because of the Duke loss, but some other teams that are, they may surprise you. 1 through 10, Iowa, Navy, Georgia Tech, Alabama, Northwestern, Mississippi State, Oklahoma State, Ohio, San Diego State, and North Carolina. 11 to 20, USC, Notre Dame, Houston, Eastern Michigan, Rutgers, Virginia Tech, Oklahoma, Miami, Florida State, and Auburn. 21 to 25, South Carolina, Clemson, Georgia, Tennessee, and Texas A&M. Other receiving votes, 26 to 30, Duke, TCU, Boise State, Kansas, Florida, and Ohio State. Texas and Florida both dropped out last week, so that's why they are 26 and worse. So now it's time to take a look at the conference standings. We'll start in the ACC as a whole. The first 4 teams in every conference. For the ACC, it's Duke. They are undefeated in the ACC play. Clemson, Georgia Tech, North Carolina. In the American Conference, Houston, Navy are undefeated. Connecticut and Temple. For the Big 12, Kansas, Oklahoma State, Baylor, all 2-0. And then it's Kansas State in the 4 spot. Big 10, Iowa, Northwestern, Rutgers, all undefeated, with Indiana in 4th. Conference USA, Florida International, Louisiana Tech, Western Kentucky, UAB, your first 4. Rice is the first team with a loss there. In the Independents, Army leads the way, Notre Dame, BYU, then UMass, MAC, Eastern Michigan, Ohio, Akron, Miami, University of Ohio, Miami of Ohio that is. Eastern Michigan, the only team to not lose yet. Mountain West, Boise State, the only undefeated team there. Utah State, Colorado State, San Diego State. In the Pac-12, Stanford, only team to not lose yet. USC, California, Arizona. SEC, Alabama, undefeated in play. Georgia, Auburn, Tennessee after that. And in the Sun Belt, I don't know how this makes sense, but Texas State, UL Lafayette, Arkansas State, all 1-0. Troy, Georgia State are 2-0, but they are under the 1-0 teams. I don't understand. I don't want to understand, but that's the way it is in the Sun Belt. So now let's take a look at the Heisman watch. So far, halfway through, a little over halfway through the 2019 season, Alex Henry for the #1 Iowa Hawkeyes. He is #1 in Heisman. Then Terrence Peterson for Alabama is #2. Maurice Howard for Rutgers is 3rd. He moves up to 3rd. Michael Williams moves up to 4th. And Wayne Haynes for the Deacons, because he has had an exceptional year. We'll cover that in just a little bit. He sits #5, even though Wake Forest is just not ready. He is also the highest overall out of the Heisman guys so far. So finally, we're going to take a look at the season stats for the Deacons, and we will be on our way. Quarterback, because of Richie Miles' broken ribs injuries, that cost him 4 weeks. He is 55 for 71, 710 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. Johnny Andrews in that time played heck of a ball game. Played 4 heck of ball games, however you want to pronounce that, or say it. 5 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 464 yards in only 61 attempts. 41 of 61. Rushing, Wayne Haynes, 136 attempts, 958 yards, averaging 7 per carry. Longest rush 75, hit 2 of those against Virginia Tech. and also 9 touchdowns. Receiving, Haynes also leads the receivers at 28 catches, 263 yards, 1 touchdown. Matt Burns, 20 catches, 297 yards, 1 touchdown. Anthony Johnson, 16 catches, 191 for 2 touchdowns. The leader on this team right now in touchdowns, Ryan Caldwell with 3 of them, 238 yards on 10 catches. J.D. Horton, our first overall tight end, 10 catches, 113 through the air. Kyle Chandler, 6 catches, 46 yards. Alex Pollock, 3 catches, 12 yards. Wesley Lucas, 2 catches, 8 yards. And then Mickey Carter, 1 catch, 6 yards. Defense and blocking. Let's start there. 2 sacks for J.R. Williams, 5 for Andrew Scott, 4 for A.J. Flowers, 5 for Clay Holt, 0 for Pollock. He's doing a great job blocking. And 3 for Will Williams. They need to get better on protection. Defense, solo tackles and tackles for losses. We'll cover the leaders in the solo tackles. Jonathan Franklin, our middle linebacker, 28 solos. Then Chad Wilson, 22. Eric Byers, 23, our corner. Might be surprising, but he's been very involved this year. Tackle for loss leaders, Jeff Justice at 12. Brandon Thomas at 11. And Ricky Coles, who is currently hurt right now, out of Port St. Lucie, Florida. Our sophomore, expected to explode next year. 13 tackle for losses. Kick return, nothing really exciting except Wayne Haynes' 1 kick return of 95 yards, 295 yards. Both him and Travis Jones have 9 kick returns. Jones, 217 yards. Punt returns, Travis Jones, 15. Punt returns, 174, averaging about 11.5 yards. Kicking, Adam King, the first field goal he has officially missed of the year was last week in Kentucky. Well, against Kentucky, I should say. We were playing at home. It was a 43-yarder, and that was his first field goal miss. So he's 8 for 9, 88% on field goals. Everywhere else, he is good. Punting, Anthony Johnson, the punter, 22 punts, 931 yards, net of 753. He's averaging 42.5 yards a punt. He's averaging 35 net yards per punt as well. He has 7 down inside the 23 touchbacks. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the halfway report from the Demon Deacons Football Center here on College Football 14. My name has been JT Plays. Thank you for watching. We'll see if the Deacons can defeat the Eagles over in College Park, Maryland. Please let it happen. We need it badly. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later.